Hey guys, this is Sai Kumar along with my friend Darshana. Now we are going to speak on online voting system, that is e-voting system, easy voting. Online voting system is an electronic way of choosing leaders via a web-driven application. The advantage of online voting system over the common queue method, what normally we follow, is that the voters have the choice of voting at their own free time and there is reduced congestion. It is also used for minimizing errors on vote counting. The individual votes are submitted in a database which can be queried to find out who the candidate won the election is. Uh, then the online voting system consists of data information about the candidates, voters ID, calculation of total votes, checking information by the voter, removing wrong information that is not required, creating an election type, creating a candidate. Election information will be sent immediately to the election commission.
Some of the system requirements that we need for implementation of these projects are like hardware requirements like Intel Core of second generation or more, and desktop with 8 GB RAM or more, and we need to have an Android setup with IDE, SDK, and emulator. Software requirements like 64-bit Microsoft Windows and Android Studio version of 4.2.2 or higher, and an emulator and JDK setup along with Firebase for database. So let's begin with the project. Let us open Android Studio. We have our project e-voting. So let us begin with a designing part. We have main.xml, which will be the launcher file of our program. So we have used text fields for declaring the banner of the app, and we have email address, password, and a login button. Along with for forget password, register, and fingerprint option, we have used text fields. On clicking register button, we will be leading to a register page. The design part of this page is like we are having a full name, identity number, email address, password, and we have used radio buttons for having a choice between admin user or a candidate user, and we also have a register button over here. Next, coming to the homepage of the admin, we have created a card view where we have 5 items over here with different options like candidates, create election, result, settings, and logout. We have used image view for placing the icons of the options. Next, we will be having a create candidate page where we have different fields like candidate name, identity, age, nationality, which are all created using text fields. And next, we have a spinner where we can have a drop down of variable options so that we can select one among that, and we also have a create candidate button over here. Further, we will see now backend of the app. As I mentioned, we have used Java language for the backend. So to begin with, in manifest file, we are setting the launcher activity to the login page. The login page has variables like fingerprint, forgot password, sign in, mail, etc. So we are setting up the Firebase here in order to get the data that are user mail, then password, and all, which will be used for further. Then we have the fingerprint Java page where we are using biometric module. Biometric manager is available in Android Studio, so we can import it or install it from directly through Android Studio. In homepage admin, we are having a create election, settings page, and create candidate, view results, and logout page. So on clicking these options, we need to intend to the next pages. So we are using this intent function to progress to the next pages. When we are using this intent function, we need to provide the page which it is going to. So when we press on this function, it will go to login page. Similarly, for create election, it is leading to create election page. Likewise, create candidate is leading to create a candidate option class. Next, create candidate page. In this, we are having edit text, spinner, button, etc. So we have used spinner while designing the page. So here we are using the Firebase database in order to get the information of the candidates who are participating in the elections. So with respect to that classes, we'll be deriving the information. So as I mentioned, spinner data, here we have using the spinner data. So this selects which type of election the contestant is participating in. So in order to select the type of election, we will be using this spinner class. uh, Next we will see the demonstration of the project.
Let's start with the demonstration of our application. As you can see, this is our application, e-voting system. Now this is the launch page. Here, if the user is already registered, he will provide the login address and password to login. If the user is new to the voting system, he will register by clicking on the register. He need to provide a full name, let it be Darshan, and identity number be 12345. Email is your personal mail, and password, let give some password, and will register as user. Click register. You can see a pop-up message that a new register user is registered. Now give the credentials, your username or mail, then password, then click on the login button. As you can see, there is a pop-up message like check your mail to verify your account. Then go to your Gmail account. There will be a mail from the voting app. Open the link given in the mail. You can see on the screen that you can now sign in with your new account. Therefore our account is created and verified. Now if we forgot the password, we'll click on the forgot password, then enter the mail, which mail you registered, then click on the reset button. After clicking on reset button, if there is a pop-up message like check your mail to reset your password, then go to your mail and click on the link sent by the app. Then by clicking on that link, you'll be setting up a new password, let it be some password, and save it. Now again you can see that your new password is set. Then go to the application, then fill the details, mail and the password. Now I'll fill the new password, then click on the login. After clicking on login, you can see that login successfully. Now this is the biometric authentication. You need to access by using fingerprint. Yeah, using fingerprint you can log into your account. Now by clicking logout, you will log out the account. Now I'll log in through admin account. By clicking on login, we'll go to the home page of admin. As you can see here, there are 5 options, namely candidates, create election, results, settings, and logout. You saw the logout option before in the user also. Now by using candidates option, we can see the candidates who are active, and by clicking on the create election, we'll create a new election. By clicking on the results, we can view the results, who won the election and what, etc. And by settings, we'll set up some profile, etc. Now by clicking on the create election, first we need to give the type of the election we need to conduct. Suppose now I am conducting a sports leader type election. This election will run from a particular date to particular date. Now suppose I'll make it from start date is 15 July to end date is 16 July. After clicking on the create election, the election is created. Now we can see that election in by clicking on the candidates. By clicking on the create candidate, we'll create new candidates who are participating in that election. Suppose first candidate is Dhanush, and his identification number is 111. Let his age be 21 and nationality Indian. Yeah, here we can see the type of election we made. Here you can see that sports leader. Yeah, we'll select sports leader and create candidate. You can see that pop-up message successfully. Now after we'll create one more candidate for the election. Let other candidate be Ujjwal, and his identity number be 222 and his age be 20. nationality Indian. We'll select the same election type sports leader and create the candidates. By clicking on the candidates, we can see the candidates who are active. Suppose here Dhanush and Ujjwal. Why these are separated? Because these are in the alphabetical order. Now we can edit or delete the candidates. Suppose if we edit, we can change the name of the candidate or his age or even nationality, but we can't change the type of election he went through. Now we change the name to Rahul, then we can delete one account. Yeah, that record deleted successfully. See, now we can't see any Rahul candidate here. As you can see, this is the user homepage. Here we have three options like elections, logout and settings. Logout and settings already you have seen in admin part, as same choice will be there for them. And elections, by clicking on elections we will see type of elections in that option. Now we'll choose sports leader. Here we have candidates named Dhanush and Ujjwal that are created by admin. Now I'll vote for Ujjwal. Yeah, voted successfully. Now I have logged into my admin account. Now by clicking on the results, by checking the sports leader, yeah, sports leader, here you can see that Ujjwal is voted one vote. After the deadline arrives, we'll go to the results and we'll check the sports leader. Yeah, sorry, sports leader option. Here we can see that Dhanush got 16 votes and candidate to Ujjwal got 20 votes. Now by seeing these votes, admin will declare who the candidate won the election. Here Ujjwal won the election. Yeah, this is the demonstration all about our e-voting application. Thank you.